Welcome back. We have Karen Gros with us, and you drove all the way from Eureka Springs, and we thank you so much. And you brought us breakfast and lunch.
And dessert.
And dessert.
Now, you're a culinary instructor. Exactly what is that?
Well, I've been teaching.
What are you?
I teach people how to cook. And so I have them into my home, and I've been teaching in my home in Eureka for 9 years. So we actually built our home with an open kitchen, living room, island, and all that, knowing that I was going to do. I've had this seed for a while. So I have people come in, and we do. I focus on fresh, as much local food as possible. And so when we talk about some of this, I'll talk about the local part, but then also eating with the seasons. I think that's really important. So, in the winter, we do the heartier beef burgundies. In the summer, we lighten up with fresh vegetables and peaches and blueberries and such.
How do you attract people to come to your home to pay you money to show them how to cook? How's that work?
Well, I guess early on, I entertained a lot and sort of got this reputation for being a pretty good cook. Yeah. And so when I mentioned that I wanted to start taking people to the farmer's market, my original idea was to take them to the Berryville Farmer's Market. So we met there at 7 o'clock, bought all of the vegetables that we needed to make this 5-course meal. We got home, prepped, and it was just a disaster in a sense. I mean, it was fantastic, but we were making homemade baguettes and in this window of time trying to wrap up by 2 o'clock. Right. So I felt like I was planning a wedding and I was just swirling. And so over the years, I had to taper back. So we don't go to farmer's market together anymore. But so I just started an email list, and to be honest, I really just work off of my, my website and my newsletter to let people know. And I have full classes every month.
So you're quite busy and you're quite well known in the area. Okay.
In the area, and pulling from radius, Fayetteville, Rogers, Bentonville. People in Kansas City now are coming down for a weekend.
Good.
Wow. From Little Rock, Tulsa.
So do they stay in your home, or
no, they
well, you could have a bed and breakfast type thing. Yeah.
You never know. But no, in Eureka, they'll make a weekend of it.
Sure.
Well, okay, so how does the course schedule happen? I mean, you said people will come for a weekend, so you give them a weekend intense instruction. How does that work?
As part of their weekend, they'll take my class. So I have once a month, I have a Friday class and a Saturday class. The Friday class is a demonstration from 10 to 1, where probably about 15 to 18 people can sit around in my kitchen and I demonstrate. And then we sample at the end.
Oh, sampling.
And then the next day is the same menu, but it's a hands-on. So that's limited to 10 people, and everybody wears an apron, and we all cook together.
And you cook the same menu.
So people, it's a real split crowd. A lot of people definitely want couples, I find, for the weekend. They want to come and do the hands-on together. But a lot of people that are local, a lot of the ladies, they like to just come and do the demo and not have the pressure of performance, or, they want to sit back.
So you don't have to do both?
No, you don't have to do both, and it is the same exact menu, so you would choose depending on what you like.
So you choose the menu, and then it's just replicated by them.
Right.
Yeah.
Do they bring ingredients?
Well, no. It's actually, I choose the menu and I lead them. So I teach them, how to chop an onion safely, how to sharpen knives. And I talk a lot. I throw in, I'm kind of a health nut too. Okay. So while I've been pigeonholed as the Julia Child of Arkansas, I also give plenty of health tips and, why sea salt is better than more refined salt, not to knock that.
Why is it better?
Well, when you have refined salt, you have straight sodium.
Okay.
But when you have sea salt, you have a lot more that's not been refined. You have a lot more.
Minerals.
You've got a balance of trace minerals, and so you're getting less sodium.
Okay.
And it's really nutritious, actually.
So she really does know the answer.
I thought I was going to stump her with something silly, but no, it worked.
Do people bring the ingredients to your? I mean, do you?
No, I do all the prep.
Shopping and all.
Yeah, I do all the prep shopping.
Now, where do you get your? We have a little colander of. What are these, radishes?
And this is for a typical
and
French soup. These are zucchini.
Oh, zucchini,
These actually
cucumbers,
came
same thing.
from the farmer's market in Eureka Springs, the Japanese white turnips.
Okay.
My husband decided at midlife he wanted to be an organic vegetable farmer.
Oh,
so
okay.
he's doing that. And this is a chicken with the fresh vegetables and a brown rice.
Okay.
The chicken came from the Little Portion Monastery, over north of Eureka Springs. They're going to be phasing.
So it's organically?
It's all natural, yes, and they do their own grain. Unfortunately, they're going to be phasing out of the chicken, but they'll still continue with fresh farm eggs, which these are the farm eggs that we used for our flan. But being a health advocate, I like to sneak in vegetables where I can. So this is a flan, but it's got some butternut squash in there.
Really?
Yes, it's a butternut flan.
You sneak the healthy stuff in.
Yes, and so I have the sweet potato to show that we've actually used the recipe with cooked sweet potato too.
Okay.
You know, so about 2.5 cups of milk and then a cup of cooked sweet potato or butternut, and then you enjoy that and you feel good about it.
Okay, dummy. I asked why there's a green. I mean, you used to mention free range.
Well,
tell me about
honestly, I think it's maybe the variety of the breed of the chicken. I think is more.
Okay, because
like
I wondered why are there different colored eggs? You know, it was. I've seen brown, I've seen white, but not green.
Those aren't snake eggs.
Snake eggs.
Well, yeah.
Okay, back to you.
Yeah. And farmers markets are popping up now, and I don't know if Harrison actually has one.
We do.
You? Okay.
Every weekend they have a farmers market on the square.
During a certain season.
Right, probably starting in April. And, of course,
and going through like October, I think.
Right, but you can always get eggs usually, and a lot of times I know at the one in Eureka we can get the grass-fed beef. We can get pork, locally raised natural pork, of course the eggs and all sorts of things. So it's really neat to, and the apples. So that's always.
Do you do your own gardening, or you strictly go from?
Well, my husband is the gardener. Now we have at the house we've got an herb garden, and so we've got some things at the house. But he's got the 10-acre farm north of Eureka, so I let him toil.
You bet.
Now, do you cook every meal?
Yes.
Do you prepare every meal?
Like in my home as part of my life?
Like me, I would go for like a bowl of oats or something like that.
Well, I am a big scratch cook. That's what I try to teach people too, and get away from processed and packaged foods and help people.
No Pop-Tarts?
No Pop-Tarts.
Oh, okay. No,
but don't tell my kids about Pop-Tarts.
Okay, so there is Pop-Tarts in your home, okay.
No, not really.
Oh.
No.
Oh, don't tell them about Pop-Tarts.
Don't tell them about
Pop-Tarts.
No. They don't know.
They'll be addicted in no time. Okay, I understand.
No. Sorry.
Well, anyway, we always have some compromise when you have kids.
A lot of times you talk with a health nut, and you go to their home and they've got
health nut.
Yeah, you go to their home and they've got Fruit Loops in the cabinet.
It's true. I know.
Yeah.
Well,
do you know what I'm saying?
And I've known plenty of farmers who grow beautiful produce who eat canned, and frozen and don't eat their own.
Yeah.
But
you live it.
I really do.
Okay.
It's my lifestyle, and it's just the way I feel. Feel good, and we cook a lot at home, and. I mean, the kids love to go to Bubba's for pork sandwiches, and they love to eat at Sparky's now and then.
Yeah. But that's a treat. It's not an everyday thing. Yeah.
Exactly, for sure.
Okay. Let's talk about your classes. Are there openings now? Or?
There are openings. My next class is going to be Friday, April 13th, Friday the 13th. And that's a demonstration class.
And that's in April?
And I'll be doing lamb shank, and the lamb will be coming from Round Mountain Farm out of Elkins.
Oh, okay.
So the lamb shank and Swiss chard and some other fun things on that menu. The hands-on class on that Saturday is already booked.
Okay. But will you be scheduling classes how often? Once?
Every month. And so the next class after that would be May 11 and 12.
So if somebody out there is interested, they can contact you directly, and then you can set up a time for them to come,
You mentioned you have a website as well, I think.
Yes, I do. It's www.cuisinekaren.com, CUISINEKAREN.com. Okay. And you can go to that website and you can subscribe to my newsletter, and then you'll be getting monthly announcements to the classes.
Oh, okay.
And you'll also get announcements.
You put tips on there in your newsletter?
Sometimes I do. And I'll talk extensively like about the lamb farm, let people know about that so that they can buy lamb in the future.
Because people aren't necessarily aware of all these options there are.
Right.
So it's a good thing to let them.
It's an alternative, yeah.
Exactly.
And then I also let people know about my upcoming trips. I've got my trips to France, which were inspired by my obviously the love of food. My husband was raised in Marseille, France.
Oh, wow.
So the food culture really sunk in, and the appreciation of food, and the daily markets there. And so I take groups over, and I have 3 different itineraries that I take people on. We do an 8-day in Paris. We do 12 days along the French Riviera and then Provence.
So do you book a bus when you go over?
No, I do. I'm everything. I mean, it's small group, so 8 people.
Okay.
I rent a minivan of 9-seaters, and I drive, and off we go.
You are the travel hostess extraordinaire.
It's fun, and I'm fluent in French, so I can get us out of any snags if we.
Well, that's neat.
Yeah.
That would be an awesome trip, I would think.
It's fun, and in Paris, we go more as locals, so I rent everybody their own apartment. We're within a few blocks, and then we do market tours together. And the big ta-da at the end is that I have a friend who was born and raised in Paris, and she lives next door to Hubert Givenchy in a very chic neighborhood. But we have dinner in her home and bring in a French chef to cook for us.
Oh, this is so personal,
so that's
man.
really neat.
Wow.
Yeah, I say it's neat.
So
and when does this happen again?
Well, this all happens late May to mid-July, depending on the weather. So we do Paris, more like early June, the Riviera mid-June.
And is this one booked up?
This year is really set to go.
Oh, okay.
But in another month, I'll be opening up the reservation for 2013.
Okay.
So if you ever need a camera crew to come and
absolutely
film it,
yeah, we can do that. Well, we just need one camera. We don't need.
You need help. Yeah,
I need help. I need help. I need lots of help. Well, Karen, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you.
And we appreciate this. The website was up on the screen just, well, there it is right there. If you need to contact Karen, you can do that by going to our website. And you can call her direct, I guess. You're at home all the time. You go nowhere.
I'm home all the time.
Yeah.
Except in the summer, and I'm gone for 2 months. So.
Yeah. Thanks so much. Very interesting interview.
Listen, thank you.
You're welcome.
You all will have to get over, and I'd love to.
Well,
yes, I think that would
offer you a class.
Absolutely.
You don't need me for that either.
You all come as my guest.
No.
There you go.
I've never seen France.
I think she was talking about her house.
Oh, I know that, but I've got the French thing on my mind.
There's room for that too.
Okay. We might just take you up on that.
Thank you.
We'll take our last break and we'll be back right after this.
Okay.